Hi, I'm going to discover where in the Bible it talks about the coming of the Prophet Muhammad. May the peace and blessings of God be upon him. In Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 18, Moses states that God told him, "I will raise up for them a prophet like you from among their brothers. I will put my words in his mouth, and he will tell them everything I command him. If anyone does not listen to my words that the prophet speaks in my name, I myself will call him to account." That's Deuteronomy chapter 18, verses 18 through 19. And of course, that's in the Old Testament. So these are the conclusions that we came up with. From among the Israelites' brothers, a reference to their cousins that came from the descendants of Ishmael, or in Arabic, Ismail. That was the other son of Abraham, who was also a prophet, as you guys know. And we're talking about a prophet like Moses. So you can see that Moses and Muhammad were the two prophets that were the most alike. They were both given a comprehensive law and code of life. Both encountered their enemies and were victorious in miraculous ways. Both were accepted as prophets and statesmen. Both migrated following conspiracies to assassinate them. Analogies between Moses and Jesus overlook not only the above similarities, but other crucial ones as well. These include the natural birth, the family life, and death of Moses and Muhammad, but not of Jesus. Moreover, Jesus was regarded by his followers as the Son of God. Of course, that wasn't in the beginning of Christianity, but not exclusively as a prophet of God, as Moses and Muhammad were, as Muslims believe Jesus was. So this prophecy refers to the Prophet Muhammad and not to Jesus, because Muhammad is more like Moses than Jesus. And if you do your research, you will find that out. Now let's see here. Now this was John's testimony when the Jews of Jerusalem sent priests and Levites, I forgot how to pronounce that, Levites, to ask him who he was. He did not fail to confess, but confessed freely, "I am not the Christ." They asked him, "Then who are you? Are you Elijah?" He said, "I am not." "Are you a prophet?" He answered, "No." If we look in a Bible which has cross-references, we will find in the marginal notes where the words "the prophet" occur in John 1, verse 21, that these words refer to the prophecy of Deuteronomy, chapter 18, verse 15, and chapter 18, verse 18. We conclude from all of this that the prophecy in Deuteronomy 18:18 does not refer to Jesus Christ, but to the Prophet Muhammad. Note that God said in the verse after the prophecy in Deuteronomy, "If anyone does not listen to my words that the prophet speaks in my name." Now everybody knows that Muslims All of their chapters in the Quran start with Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, which means in the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. And we continue, I myself will call him to account. This means that whoever believes in the Bible must believe in what Muhammad says. And this prophet is Muhammad. May the peace and blessings of God be upon all the prophets I have mentioned.